Mounir Shita. I'm the founder and CEO of Mounir Systems. I bet in this audience, a lot of you have probably heard that AI will one day change the world. It will fight global poverty, transform medical research, reduce global energy consumption. I mean, you name it, AI will one day do it. Right? Alright, so how many of you have ever wondered how AI is actually going to do this? See, I wondered about that. And I've been in this field for about 10 years now and had the chance to talk to a lot of business leaders, AI scientists, and futurists. And I asked them this question: how's this going to happen? And the typical answer is, no clue. It's a dream, it's a hope. But the one thing that most AI scientists actually agree on, and I actually fall into that bucket, is that the technology behind IBM Watson or the Google Brain probably doesn't actually do what AI is supposed to do one day. Yes, Watson beat people at Jeopardy, and yes, Google Brain can recognize cats from YouTube videos. But how does that translate to global poverty? See, I think that the problem is that everyone's getting tasked with building an application. At Chimera, we believe that if you're going to change the world, you have to focus on the global economy. You have to make the global economy more streamlined so that resources can be routed to the right people at the right time. And that's what we're doing. So let me take a big step back. Today, if you guys want an app, you guys probably go to an app store. If you guys want to see what your friends are doing, you're probably going to go to a social network like Facebook. The problem is, when you do that, you're giving away your life, your data, to these middleman businesses who actually don't produce anything consumable, and there's thousands of them. And they have a vested interest in controlling innovation. In fact, they lock up over $1 trillion every year. Now, we were thinking about, what if a device understood what you needed to do, what you were doing, and most importantly, why you were doing it? What if devices and networks connect you to the right apps, content, rewrite software on the fly, personalized content on the fly, without using these middlemen? That $1 trillion still happened, we're still going to pay for stuff, we're still going to advertise, but now that $1 trillion could go to the device manufacturers. And now you might be wondering, how in the world does that have to do with global poverty? Well, I'll get to that. So we did a little test, we did some calculations. We imagined a fridge, a smart fridge, and placed it in a family of 4 in a home. And this fridge will then figure out that you loan milk or eggs or whatnot and add it to your shopping list. You go to the grocery store and the local dairy farm will put in $1 to advertise for their milk. That fridge alone can make to the manufacturer $14,000 over the lifetime. Now, what would you rather do? Sell that fridge for $2,000 at the retail store, or do you want to place as many as you can in different homes? Because if you place it, then some new opportunities open up. So let's forget the fridge for a second. If you place a device and it makes money, that means that the 5 billion people who live for less than $10 a day are suddenly not a charity case anymore. They are profitable customers. Not with the fridge, but other devices. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to change your lives over the next week. But it will give them a path to become full members of the global economy. Now, there is a big requirement for this. AI has to be able to understand and comprehend what it's observing, otherwise it won't be able to route the right resources to the right people. And that's the problem with AI today, and that's really the claim of fame for Chimera. We built the first AI that actually comprehends the world. So imagine this, all of these devices are out there, they're observing the world, they're comprehending the world, it makes sense to put them out there for economic reasons, and suddenly they get tasked with, hey, figure out why this medication works for some people and not for others. And suddenly this AI figures out that why it works, and it goes back to this medical research and the system in developing new treatments or medicine. So this is not a dream. We built this AI. It's real. It works it works. We're not going to take on global poverty just yet, but we're focusing on unlocking that $1 trillion. So thank you. That was really quick.